I am in my backyard. I've been on the road all day long. I went out to the Hamptons. I just took a cruise out there to see the sunrise, and then I went out to Montauk. So I'm just back now, puffing on a cigar. I'm using my Apple, what do you call it, the flat screen thing, the iPad, as my ability to join you folks. And I'm not showing live yet on there. There's probably a delay. So my apologies. All right, let's get to it. There's a delay, and I don't want to hold you guys victim here. Okay, so I think that the markets as it relates to let me see if I'm live. Talon, yeah, it's margarita time, pal. Yeah, I have my stogie ready here. So I'm getting comments here. I'm not getting comments on YouTube though. It's strange. Very, very strange. All right, as long as we're live, that's all that matters. It says 8 waiting. Really weird. Okay, time's running out. Let's do it. Talon, can you just confirm we're live? We're good? What the heck is going on? Seymour. All right, so all right, we're good. Okay, cool. Thank you. All right, let's do this. All right, so I think the markets have this all wrong. All wrong. Not in terms of equities. And I'm talking about gold and the gold mining stocks. Folks, I'm telling you, I'm going to show you a chart here in a moment. Take a look at NUGT. It's down on the session. Yes, we know that. Bob screwed up on a trade today, too. Yes, we know that. We'll make fun of them. They're making fun of me in the forum. That's fine. But NUGT rallying back here nicely. And I thought it would do it all day long. And the reason is this. I want everyone to pay attention to this chart. This is a weekly chart of the euro. While everybody's worried about what the Fed's going to do, what they're not going to do, they're going to raise rates. They're going to raise rates until the White House calls up and says, stop raising rates. Simple as that. So what you need to worry about is what we talked about last night on Thursday Night Stock Charts Live. God damn it. Sorry about that thing popping up. Is that Europe is in a lot of trouble. They need to raise rates. They have to stymie inflation because they're going to have pitchforks in the street this winter because of energy prices. They do not want to lose control. They will be raising interest rates. What did the euro do this morning? Everybody was looking at Jackson Hole. They should have been watching the euro. It skyrocketed. It has reversed. Fair enough. But we don't want to pay attention to a daily chart. That's not what we do here. We pay attention to the macro view. This is the macro view. Look no further than the weekly chart. Yes, new weekly lower lows, an undercut double bottom, massive volume to the downside. What is it possibly that I could like about this chart? A divergence and a double top. Let's illustrate. And this is why I added more to the gold mining trade on a blood in the street situation today. RSI, yes, putting in lower highs, but now putting in lower lows. Oh, excuse me, higher lows. Ultimate oscillator. What could be going on here? Oh, look at this. Look at all the blood in the streets. This momentum oscillator has stopped going down. What else? ADX, probable double top, just like you saw back here, a little bit back here. It's a little bit looking too much into it. Also, MACD. MACD is so long in the tooth here, it's ridiculous. I think that we're going to get a rally on the euro. What does that mean for the US dollar? It means it's going to have a hard time moving up higher. That's going to be a problem for the dollar, especially if the yen catches a bid. So that's why we added more, not in terms of equity, but in terms of options. I tried to open up a debit spread. I screwed that up, but we did buy more nugget today in terms of options, and we're looking for a higher highs here. It may not happen next week. I sold covered calls going into next week. So I'm not expecting a straight shot higher here, but we're adding more on blood in the streets. Let's go to comments. I'm not getting comments here on YouTube. All right, let's minimize this. Sorry about this, guys. Definitely a drinking Friday afternoon, Bob. Yes, you must have a swim party. Yeah, yeah. I wish my filter blew out the other day, so I'm waiting for a technician to come by tomorrow. So I could swim in it, a little bit green to be honest with you, but I have a couple of cocktails. Who's going to care? Lewis, happy Friday to you, sir. Everybody loves Lewis. Talon, hey brother. Hey Bob, with you on the minors. Good man, good man. Yeah, it's everybody hates them. That's why we love them. Okay, so let's take a look at equities now. That's why a lot of people are joining in. So let's talk about this. Listen, folks, anybody that saw that this was a shock, come on. It shouldn't have been a shock. So we spoke about this a lot last night, and I think that yields are pretty tame, to be honest with you, with regard to the so-called fear that's been put into the market. The yields are only at 3.045. Sorry about the noise in the background. Only when I'm live. So I would have expected more here. The dollar rebounded. I think this is a short covering rally. We already discussed this. VIX coming off of its highs a little bit. Let's bring up the cues here. I'm trying to add more. I don't know if I got filled. I had to close out my trading platform. I should check my phone. Oh, we did. Members, we got filled, or anybody else who wants to listen. We got filled on more of our triple Q short. Only one contract. Only one contract. I think what's going to happen on Monday is this, is that we're going to come into the office. We're probably going to get a rally. And it's going to go like this. So here is let's go to a 1 hour chart. There's a lot of blood in the streets here. Let's face it, RSI on an hourly time frame, we have a 15 handle. We're probably going to rally. Probably. No guarantees. Where are we going to rally to? Probably up to 312.50 to a max of 315. I said this last night. If the Qs close down below 315, look out below. We are going to do that. So on any rally on Monday, Tuesday, especially on a turnaround Tuesday, up to 312 to 315 per share on the triple Qs, we're going to be leaning in more short on that position. Just checking my other positions here really quick. Boyle down 2%. That's okay. A little bit of a head and shoulders action going on here. Left shoulder head, right shoulder hourly chart. What else do we want to take a look at? CRM, Salesforce. I never rolled up the put side of the strangle from earnings, and I'm glad I didn't, because I kind of figured we were going to roll over here. And sure enough, we are rolling over with CRM down another 5% from the earnings lows. So good for us. Not a great trading session because of our gold mining stocks, but not a horrible trading session. We had a hedge on that worked. Our position in CRM is working. Let's see what comments we have, if any. Larry. No, not yet, Larry. I would wait for a counter trend rally on the SQQQ, on the Qs before I add it to the SQQQ. Again, that 312.50 to 315, I would lean into the short side at those levels. Wheat may be headed through 50% retracement at 10.07. Let's bring it up. It's a good day. Close to an outside reversal bar. Let's check out the week. I like the weekly charts for commodities. So, yeah, Larry, I think you're right. I think that we're probably going to rally. We broke out, actually, the week of the 8th. Pulled back, retested last week. No new weekly high. I think that week could be a buy on a continuation breakout above 8. Let's call it 814.50, the bushel, going into next week. Looks like it's going to storm. Bob, okay to buy GDXJ. Let's bring it up. Yeah. If it's a longer term position, Manoj, yes. This is not a beautiful chart. It's not a beautiful chart. So stay small and think long term. If you're thinking about a short term swing trade to the long side, absolutely not. No way would I do it. But what we want to see here is this. We want to see these lows hold. So where are you? I wouldn't be a buyer today. Why bother? Why ruin your weekend? I would wait until Monday. Let's see whether we gap down or do we hold $31 a share. If we have an inside day on Monday, then fine, you're all clear to go. But right now, I wouldn't do it because, yes, we're bouncing off the lower band of support. I highly doubt we're going to break out on Monday morning, so you're not going to miss much. So wait until the end of the day on Monday. Look and see whether or not we hold this support level in blue at $31 a share. If we hold it, then you can add there. You got it, Manoj. My pleasure, pal. Talon, Bob, would you like to buy physical gold from? I use Shift Gold. Shift Gold. They're very good. And right now, what they'll try to do, if prices are too high, Talon, they'll try to pressure you to buy 2 ounces. Right now, they'll say that's the minimum. Right now, you could probably get away with a 1 ounce bar. So, I mean, one purchase. They'll try to push you into 2. Press them. You'll get a 1 ounce ounce bar if you want. Don't let them push you. It's a buyer's market right now. Dixie on weekly is not a very big cup with handle. Hey, Sam. Yeah. The Dixie, in all probability, looks like it closed out the week. It's not going to be updated yet, but let's go to Let's go to the Pro Shares Dollar Bull ETF. Here we go. Okay, so this is updated real time. This is a good looking chart. I have to say it's a good looking chart. We did take out the prior highs. They were not closing prior highs, and volume was really good here. I rolled the dice today. I think that the euro is more oversold than the dollar is overbought, and that there's a very good chance that you're going to see a bottoming out on the euro if they decide, or if they even imply that they're going 3/4 of a basis rate move higher. Because what that's going to do, it's going to have a twofold effect. One, it's going to strengthen the euro, right? Two, it's going to clamp down on global demand. So how does that impact the dollar? Transactions are still 60% made in US dollars globally. So if transactions globally contract, then there's less demand for dollars. So you have a two-prong attack on the US dollar. One, strengthening euro. Two, global demand weakens for US dollars. That's my take. You're welcome, Talon. Hey, folks, everybody have an awesome weekend. Go have a cocktail. Thanks for putting up with my technical issues today, as always. And everybody have an awesome weekend. Larry, your backdrop looks like something out of the movie Predator. Yeah, yeah. There's something. Yeah. You know, there was this lady that was here one day, and she was an elderly lady. And it was in the middle of daytime. And she's sitting right over here, and she's looking up in the trees. She wasn't even wearing glasses. And she says, there's an owl up there looking down at us. Sure enough, everybody at the table looks up. It took us about a minute to focus in on the owl. Sure enough, there was an owl up there. So there's a lot of wildlife in my backyard. It's foxes. It's lots of raccoons. It's a zoo sometimes, but it's really cool. All right, guys. Jeff, you're welcome, pal. Seymour, talk to you on Sunday night. Everybody have an awesome weekend. Talk to you soon. Be well.